How you doing, class? The purpose of this video is to just go briefly over how to prepare an outline and why it's important. It boggles my mind when students say that they find an outline useless. So I'm going to try to show you and persuade you, this is my argument, to prepare an outline. And this is not just for writing papers, folks. This has to do with a lot of things, especially speech preparation, but and there's different types of outlines, but this one here is obviously for um, an argumentative paper, and I'm arguing to do an outline. So this is not going to be a seamless paper. I'm just going to go through it, step by step. So mine is the importance of preparing an outline. And I have to give three main points, right? So the first one is, to me, the most important for me is organization, right, of content. Because I sometimes see, like, you got great ideas, but they're just all over the place, right? Organization of content. I would say, well, yeah, you have content or ideas. And then there's, I guess, some kind of a logical progression, right? And it also helps organization, logical progression. I'm just trying to think of the things that I see the most times in errors with papers. Like sticking to the points, right? Points in the designated areas. So what I mean by that is sometimes you're writing about something in your first paragraph and then you bounce to it in the second one. You really want to keep everything focused. You want this seamless type of, I mean, I could go on for reasons to outline, you want a seamless type of paper where it goes from one area to another, where it makes logical sense. And that's what I mean about logical progression. So looking at this, what would be my strongest argument? I mean, I don't know. I'd say organization of content might go here. And my support would be, why is it important to be organized? I don't know. My first thought is to go to Purdue OWL. Let's see. Purdue OWL outlining. I'll just do outlining, not APA. Let's see. So we're doing right now, this is like information literacy, right? Where you see how these things, these are outlines and samples. Purpose of this essay. Okay, that's actually another good main point. This is actually the type of outline. So let's see. Let's reverse how to outline. Here we go. Oh, beautiful. So this would actually be a good support measure. And what I can do is I'm going to actually, and again, this is just, we're just doing a rough outline here. I'm bringing the link here because why? I'm going to cite this link later on. I am going to, put this as one of my viable and credible sources to support my argument, right? And this looks like I'll probably using Purdue OWL quite a bit, but we want to vary our content, right? So let's see, we'll do an organization of content, helps you organize your ideas. So if you take the time, I mean, I can speak outside of looking at this, because we're creating an outline now and it's telling you how to do it, here, purpose of your paper, the audience, and your thesis, which, we're developing. But, we can do here purpose, and even maybe definition. If it's a topic, say we're writing a paper, we really don't know our audience, right? The class, where this is a junior SEM class, but we might be speaking about something that's specific, and not that many students will be aware of it. And like, for example, and I'm actually going to take the liberty of doing this here. I would even bring it here before we even get into this. So let me get rid of this and say, define what it is we're talking about. So here we're talking about an outline, and I think everybody kind of knows what an outline is. But say our topic is, some recent event that occurred with a short squeeze that happened for the GameStop stocks. All right. I might want to provide a little background information about this, because when you go into the paper, you may not be aware of what even some of these terms mean. So first I do an introduction. My next paragraph might be a definition. So I may not know my audience, so now I'm going to prep them and make them aware of something that's maybe not so knowledgeable to the audience. And then I'm going to get into now the first main point, second main point, third main point. Okay. But again, this has nothing to do with short squeeze here. We're doing outline. But as you're seeing, what I'm doing here is literally creating, and this is why I had you do the blueprint. You're creating your outline, and it's going to do a logical type of progression, and it's organized. It makes you stay on point. Everything in this paragraph or two, paragraphs or three paragraphs, you might choose three topics. I mean, this is a 4 to 5 page paper. I doubt very much you'll be doing all this. I just want to see that you can use your information literary skills, your critical thinking. An argumentative paper encompasses pretty much everything that we're learning in this course, save your oratory skills. All right. So as you see, I'm collecting the data, I'm giving information. I can expand this further, but this is actually the proper way to do a paper. All right. So this is how you want to bring somebody in. You want to make something interesting. You want to lure them into the topic, right? Into your essay. You want to do a powerful opening statement here. And then, of course, you're going to build your case through logic, right? And then this is where your thesis statement goes. And I did that argumentative paper where it's narrated and it shows you. This is a prelude to that. When you start collecting information here, and you can provide notes, organization of content, why it's important to have a paper organized, for comprehensive purposes, and clarity. All right. I'm literally just putting information down, and this is how you should start. Get your ideas on the paper. Students sometimes write and they're trying to get their thoughts on the paper. They're trying to do their grammar. They're trying to be organized. It's very difficult to work that way. Once you get your basics here, then you can start writing. And I mean, you can do it here. Right now we're just kind of brainstorming and throwing ideas out, because here, this is what you do afterwards. See, brainstorm, organize, order, because you might realize, okay, organization of content, I think, is the second most important. This is really the first, place of importance, logical progression. This is what you do. So I'm enclosing this site too as well. I just realized that this is actually a good link to put in, because I'm just doing this now because I've gotten a lot of feedback from students. They really don't like the process of developing an outline. But I really want you to delve into it and even, you know, try to develop something like this, Uh, take the time to do this because the more you develop this, you can essentially almost copy and paste a lot of this into your rough draft paper and then work on it. All right, sorry for the lengthy video, but I think this is a little bit of a prelude to help you get going on your work. Thank you.